suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. It's Week 16 of the NFL, and we've got a good one in store. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. That's the 20 to the 24. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
On play action, McCarthy. And his first pass is incomplete.
When you think back to the success he had throwing the football in the win last week, so naturally, he's going to come out throwing here, but that time, they couldn't connect.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw McCarthy. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. And it's 3rd down. You talk about this Giant defense. They are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in dope. And always sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
22 yards. First down, Minnesota.
And inside give to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones. So nothing doing there. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is McCarthy. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there, keeping the toes inbounds. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Going for it, here's McCarthy. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 64 yards. Mayfield.
3rd in the league in receiving yards, and that's a strong number. That means he's being consistent each and every time out.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there.
No gain on the play.
They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did.
Javon Hargrave. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And the Vikings 1st down.
To the air with McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped how a guy can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Here's McCarthy.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6.
Will Reichard on for the field goal. A 23-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
The Giants offense and receiver Malik Neighbors headed onto the field. And he's very much alive in the race for most receiving yards by a wideout this year. Currently ranked 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes he's fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Addison will go in motion left. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
J.J. McCarthy.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now the try here for the extra point. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Powering his way forward.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The New York set to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Dancing to his left.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
That's complete right side. It's to Slaughter.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. To throw, Mayfield. This is caught. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Sam Laporta, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
Giants 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And now out comes Minnesota.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
McCarthy off the play fake. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now McCarthy. He gets it to Addison. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Mayfield. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Now Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and controlled you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing. Mayfield being chased out left. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain.
Turnover on down.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. McCarthy. Pass complete to Addison. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Vikings first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
First down, Minnesota.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's 2nd down.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, McCarthy. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape. 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. To the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the jet sweep, it's to throw. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's 3rd and goal.
From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Scalaboo. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit Pater, but they're going to go for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Johnson, incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Now 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9. At the 5-yard line.
Looking to throw McCarthy. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
The final shot before break. McCarthy. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Final 3 weeks of the regular season. The Rams and also Rams become playoff teams.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Mayfield down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Now a first down carry by Jones. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing is McCarthy. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's a give to Jones running left. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. McCarthy. On the pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Back to throw. McCarthy. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin the second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now back to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Going back at the first glance as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Mayfield steps away to his left. And that nearly intercepted. Well, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Back to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Sam Laporta with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
13.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
They'll go again to Jones. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
To the air with McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's McCarthy. This one swung out here to Jones.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A 56-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. But there is a flag down. He might get another shot at this.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will bring it back. It's a quick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this 3rd quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got to move him downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football, and that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
Gano for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth.
Thielen going to go in motion right.
2nd and 11. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 6. Slot man moves right.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it.
That is caught. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. On the delay, Jones. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Giants 39-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 9 now.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
Up the middle, Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Jones. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. And by the 4th quarter, you're tired.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
J.J. McCarthy.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The Giants offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and
To throw, Mayfield. Forced out to his left. And he's got him in, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw.
And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Well, that's 3 points he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season. Here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's first and 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
They'll come up now. 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 12-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Off the option, it's Jones.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline. He's back to throw. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Vikings have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the 4th. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Mayfield and the offense now. Down by 5. 1:12 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Mayfield.
Out to his left.
He's got his man. It's Hyatt.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
Mayfield.
Buying time to his left.
That is caught by Laporta.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10.
Good for a New York Giant.
Now Mayfield.
Dancing to his left.
And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if the tackle happens inbounds.
To the left side, caught by Laporta. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So now it's the Vikings' turn, trailing by a point, 35 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Pass complete. It's Hockenson.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
First down, Minnesota.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back to throw.
Pass complete to Addison.
It drives some people crazy to see those short boulders underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And it's third down.
And he'll get up and spike it with 11 seconds remaining. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This from 55 yards out. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
This is first and 10. Here's Baker.
Rolling to his left. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Here comes second down.
One last shot from Mayfield here. Being chased out left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Minnesota, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our